Hello! Today we're going to read Taylor the Tooting Turkey. And this isn't by a person, this is by Humor Heals Us. So Taylor the Tooting Turkey. Hi, I'm Taylor. People call me Taylor the Tooting Turkey. I'm not sure why everyone toots. Tooting is so common, but there are different kinds of toots. In fact, there are so many, I'd have to explain them all to you or you wouldn't believe me. You see Taylor? Let's see what kind of toots Taylor has. The first one's called the Silent Killer. You see Taylor? He's got a green toot right here. The deadly but silent killer. This one comes out so fast and quiet with no sound whatsoever. Yet stinks more than all other toots. Oh my goodness. It doesn't help that Randy's sitting over there. That doesn't help. He's trying not to laugh. It's a kind of toot where, if done in public, you're so glad it's silent. If you accidentally get a whiff of your own fatal toot, you feel embarrassed, even though no one will ever really know it was you. Oh my goodness. Oh my, who let it rip? Sneaky, sneaky. Here's the classic loud scream. This happens when your stomach makes the weirdest, loudest sound. You can feel the gas moving in your stomach, trying to find its way out. While your stomach has that uneasy feeling. Then, the glorious moment when you can toot it out, loud and proud. You get a feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment. Ah, total liberation. The slow and easy. This toot only happens while with other people. You don't want to alert others about your toot or stink the entire place, so you try to keep it low key by letting it out slow and easy. You see the rabbit? He says, "Ooh, who just tooted? Oh my God, it stinks." And then the little mouse, "Ew, not me, gross. I can totally smell it too." And then we have the false alarm. This is not a satisfying toot. The false alarm toot is the kind when you thought you needed to take a poop, so you run for the bathroom, only to realize that you didn't need to poop. You just needed to toot. It was just a toot in disguise. Darn it. The laughing toot. This is probably the most embarrassing toot of all toots. You are talking with friends, laughing when a toot escapes your butt, and it's not a quiet one either. See the pig laughing? So now you're stuck with an awkward need to laugh it off and hope that no one will remember when you accidentally tooted ever. Next, we have the exercising toot. This only happens when you're, exercising. It is the toot that slowly escapes with every step you take, like the slow release of a balloon. In order to not let it all go, you might intentionally exercise slower. Look at the frog. He says, "Ew, did you just toot?" The bathtub toot. This is the only toot you can see. You don't actually see the toot, but what you see is the bubbles. The bathtub toot can be either single or multiple bubbles, depending on how big the toot is. Look at all those bubbles. Next, we have the crowd toot. The crowd toot got its name by its very potent odor, strong enough to make quite a few people look around. The trick here is to not identify the toot with the tooter. This is almost impossible unless the tooter panics and starts a fit of coughing or starts staring at the ceiling or the sky as though something up there fascinates him, in which case he is the one super common. The pig says, "Do you smell that?" And the mouse says, "Who cut the cheese?" So you see, you may have experienced one or more of these kinds of toots, which makes you a tooting turkey too. Toots are healthy for you. If you don't believe me, just ask my friend, Frank the farting flamingo. It's a beautiful flamingo. Farting is so common that there are different kinds of farts. Looks like they're going to be writing another book. To vote on new title names and freebies, visit us at humorhealsus.com, or you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. But it looks like there might be a farting flamingo book coming. All right, that was Taylor, the Tooting Turkey.